The first question asks us to name this shape. It said, what is the name of the quadrilateral shown on the grid? Simple. The name of the shape is a trapezium, or some people call it trapezoid. Okay, exactly.
Okay.
The name of the shape, that green shape that you can see there, is trapezium, or you call it trapezoid. So that is the first part there. And the second part, hold on. Yeah. The second part is it says rotate this shape 180 degrees about the point 1 comma 0. Then label this shape A. So we've been given a point through which the shape must be rotated 180 degrees. Before I begin to do anything on this, I will explain the degrees we are told to. If this is a straight line, can you see the straight line? Can you see this straight line? Can you hear me? Yeah, let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Serenity, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I just want to know if the network is still intact. I think maybe there is an issue with this network or something. Can you hear me now? Okay. Let me see.
Yes.
Okay, you can hear me now. All right. So I said, can you see this green line?
Yes.
You can see the green line. So if
Yes.
I want to rotate this line 90 degree, this is 90 degrees, okay? And if I
Okay.
want to rotate it 180, that's another 90, that's 180. Is that clear? Okay. But let's assume there's something on top of this line because one cannot appreciate this. Let's put a shape on the line, okay?
Mhm.
Let's put something like this and let's try to fill it up. This is a shape on top of the line. So this time around, if I want to rotate the line, it will rotate everything that's on the shape. Exactly.
Yeah.
So if I rotate it 90 degrees to the left, this is where you are, okay?
Okay.
But this time around, okay, yeah, this is where you are. So if you now rotate again another 90 to make 180, wait a minute, I think this is 90 to the left, then 90 to the left again, okay? So can you see what you now have, right?
Yeah.
Good. So rotating this other shape is going to take us back to this quadrant, okay? Is that clear?
Okay.
Through 180 degree. If it
Okay.
says, let me turn it back to the way it was. This is the way it was, okay? So, and let me put a reference point. Maybe I have a reference point here which I'm using to rotate it, okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
So if I'm to rotate this through that reference point, which might be the origin or not the origin. So what I'm going to do is to turn it around. This is what I'm turning around. So if I turn it 90 degrees to the left, it becomes this, then it comes on the other side, okay? Because it's gonna just turn like where it was and face this place, okay? Is that clear?
Okay.
Then if the point,
Yeah.
if the point is fixed and you have to rotate because this one is just turning and not rotating. For something to rotate, a point must be fixed. Now, if I turn it again, it's going to face down, then it will be at the side of the grid. If I turn it again, another 90 degrees, still to the left, it's going to face this side and it will be here because I'm only rotating it and not just turning the whole thing. So that's the exact thing we're planning to do for this given shape. But here we've been given a reference point. Can you locate the reference point in the question? The reference point is 1 comma 0 on the grid. Can you locate 1 comma 0 on that grid? This is 1. When x is 1, y is 0. So that means we're using this reference point. Okay? Is that clear? So we're going to rotate the shape from this through 180. So it's going to land on the other side of the axis. So let me try to cut this. Maybe I will rotate some part of this thing. So since it's a shape I want to rotate,
Okay.
hold on, try again. Okay, let me just cut from so that whether it's there or not. I'll cut from here along that line of 1 comma 0 onto the axis. Are you watching this?
Yeah.
1 comma 0 to the axis. So let me copy and paste so that we can keep this as a reference. So if this is the shape we have initiated, if I rotate it to the left 90 degrees, then it gives me something like this, and it's going to rotate the whole of the axis. So I wish I can use my hand to do it, but this is going to move like it's turning this way, but about this point, okay?
Okay.
About this same point. So it's only that point I am rotating. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So the shape has moved. Now it's lying down on the y-axis. Now if I rotate it also again to the left, I will still have to fix it on that point back. So to the left. So the point is now here. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is now covering um, the axis, but I'm going to try to remove it so that the labelings of the axis can still show. So what I will do now is to keep this somewhere. The grid that is covering the axis is going to be cut out like this, please. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to cut this one away so it can remain only the shape and that reference dot. Okay, if I remove that, so my dot that I'm using to reference, that center, that red dot is still there. Can you see it? So wait a minute. If I remove this, I want to try so that the red dot is not erased. So I just have to move it to that portion. So let me try and move it. So you can see this red spot has to now lie on this place, okay?
Yeah.
Then there is a gap between them. So the other shape is now coming down to that other side. So it's going to be, then this top is not going to be there because it will be covering the labeling on the x-axis too. So I have to remove one grid at the top as well. So this is what I'm bringing up, okay? So it's going to be here. Since I have removed the right and the top of this shape. So this is where the shape is going to lie now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So with this, we say we have a new shape, and it says we should label it A, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
We should label it A. Then it says reflect this shape in the line y equal to 0. So when y equal to 0, that will be on the x-axis, okay?
Okay.
So if I am to reflect this shape, then I am turning it to the other side. So what I'm going to have is making another shape with the same color, and it's going to be like a mirror. So here, starting from here, covering two boxes, okay? So if you're starting from this point, it's going to cover two boxes. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, two boxes. Then covers three to the end there. Is it three or four? Let me see. One, two, three. Yeah. Then one, two. Okay, these are the two it covers. Okay. This line.
Mm.
This line is what I'm trying to reflect. So then it covers three to the back. So let me try and make the 19 or tinier. Okay, I think it's better this way. So covers this first, then it covers three to the back. So this is a straight line there, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Then it covers the whole of this place. We're trying to reflect that particular shape, okay?
Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Then we close it at the back. So can you see the shape has been reflected? So I can, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You can see it, right?
Yes.
Then it says you should label it B. So this is um, B. Okay,
Okay.
good. Then what did you say again? What is the equation of the line here of reflection to reflect B back to the original starting shape? This is the starting shape, right?
Okay.
So the line that reflects it back is y equal to 1, okay?
Okay.
Now, it's on the line y equal to 1, and the x will be 3, okay?
Yeah.
So at that spot, it's going to coming back to this place, and it's on line y equals 1. So y equal 1, that's for the third question. That's I portion. So we have the equation that is CII. The equation is y equal to 1. It's on y equal to 1. But at what spot are we, you know, going to? So that would be if x is 3. So if y is 1 and x is 3, then y equals to mx plus c. I'm trying to find something there. This y is the equation is going to be 1 equal to 3x plus c, or 3x plus c equal to 1. But literally, it's on the line y equal to 1. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the line that links it back to where it started from. And if you count it, this is 1, 2, and there are 1, 2. So this was a line of reflection in the first place. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So um, we're gonna round up now. Let's see. Enlarge shape B by scale factor 2 from -6 to -2. Okay. For enlarging it by scale factor 2 from, that means I'm going to have to increase it by 2, okay?
Okay.
But it says from -6 to -2. So let me see. If we increase it by 2, it's going to stop here. Then we're going to have a new structure here, joining with this one, okay? And this place. So if I enlarge this, I have a new shape, okay?
Okay.
I have a new shape. So, so what shape does a red spot form? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a square, okay?
Okay.
That's a shape C. So let me see again. What would be the area if the
Yeah.
original shape was enlarged by a factor of 4? Okay, instead of factor of 2, if you enlarge it by a factor of 4, okay,
Yeah.
then that will become a rectangle, okay? So that will be then the area that is for the last option there. So question C asks us to do that. So the last question says, what will be the area if the original shape was enlarged by a scale factor 4? So it's going to give us, let's try to enlarge it with another color now and see what it's going to give us. So here is it. Okay, are you watching this?
Yes.
Okay. And we have this. So this is becoming a rectangle. So the rectangle, let me name it D. So area of D is what we want to find now, okay? Area of shape D equal, how many boxes? One, two, three, four. Then how many? One, two, three, four, five, six. So equal length times width. which is what? 4 times, I mean, 6 times 4, okay?
Okay.
And that is 24 units square or square unit. Then if we count the boxes, they should be 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So with that, we've been able to come to the end of this particular question, okay? So I believe you understood the one we did with word problems involving fractions, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it involved a kind of a simple equation here along this place. Then the second part is working with graph. And okay, I'm going to send you this note. What I would advise you to do, get a graph or get something like a grid like this and practice it, okay?
Okay.
And this time around, I will ask you to do it and send it to me. So do all of this. Write out the questions, okay? Write out the questions, not now, exactly. So as assignment before we meet on Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
So you write out the questions, you put up this grid. Even if you can do it on your system, if you can do it anyway, just send it to me. If you're going to do it in the book, do it, snap it, and send it. And if you're going to do it on the system, you can work with it, then do it and send it to me. It should look exactly like this to answer all the questions, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to get your sister for me now, okay?